Alright, so at this point you should have already gotten your actual images, so pictures of your humanities essays, pictures of your physics models, screenshots of your SketchUp, whatever it is. And now you're going to put that, these original images should have been placeholders for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to click in the white space, you're going to click Add Images, and you're going to get your actual images that hopefully you downloaded to your computer. So for me, let me show you how to do that. So let's say that I add, one more image. Whereas for you, you would add all of your images here. It's going to take a little bit of time. And you can see that the new one was added. So what I would do then is I would actually get rid of all of my placeholder images, which I would do by double-clicking and clicking delete, double-click and delete, double-click and delete. And now I can add more images. So maybe I have these two. And all of the work that you did before does get saved, just so you know. So now I would actually change my caption to be the correct one. So my caption now should say Physics, Communal Spaces, SketchUp. And your teacher will say what your actual titles are supposed to be. It did not seem to save the fonts, which is not great. But I can always go back and change the fonts, as you remember. I don't know why it undid it, but we'll just change it back to 40 and bold. Okay, so now, and if it looks like it's too big, then we can adjust the size to what makes sense for you. The next thing that we're going to do is set up all of your pages. So to set up pages, we're going to go into Pages. You should have eventually 6, so I'm going to click the plus sign. I'm always going to click Standard Page, and I'm going to give the page names. And the page names are just for you. No one's going to be able to see these page names, so it's more from memory. So I could call it Physics 1, or I could call it Physics Communal Spaces SketchUp, whatever you need, but that's just for you to remember. I'm going to click Hide in Navigation. That part is very important. And I'm going to click Done. Then I'm going to make another one, Standard Page, and maybe my next one is Physics Communal Spaces Model. Then I'm going to click Hide in Navigation. I'm going to click Done. And I'm going to make my Humanities one, Humanities. Let's say podcast, whatever yours are. So you're going to make 6 of these pages, and they're always going to be hide in navigation. Once you are done with that, you're going to click on the actual pages that you're going to work on. Actually, no. You see that next we have that we're connecting. So we're going back into the home page, which you can go to home page by clicking here home, or you can also click here home. So I'm going back into home, and then I'm linking these pages now. So if I click on the image, then I can link it to the correct page. So I'm going to click Standard Page, and I'm going to link it to Physics Communal Spaces SketchUp. And then perhaps this one is my Humanities podcast, and your teachers again will give you the correct names that you're supposed to be doing, and I'm linking that again to Standard Page and to the correct page name. So I would do that with all 6, and then I'm going to go in and work on the actual pages themselves. So now if I'm going to go into Pages, I'm going to click the page that I want to work on. So now I'm in Physics Communal Spaces SketchUp, and I'm going to click Build. And in Build, there's a few things that I can do. So one, I can click on this gray space, and in the gray space, I can click Edit Backgrounds. I can change the color, I can change the gradient, which is kind of fun, and I can change the image. So first I'll show you a gradient. I can choose any color that I want. So I'm going to make it purple, and you can make the gradient all sorts of wacky things, so you can just play around with that. The other thing that you can do is choose an image. So if I click the down, and then now I can click an image, I'm going to click replace, and I'm going to upload from my computer. So this is an image that you took, not from the internet. So for me, I hopefully have multiple pictures of my SketchUp model, so I'm not always just using the same picture. I can now drag, if you see that I'm dragging this bottom portion. I can drag however much I want until I feel ready. So let's say that's what I want, and then I'm going to click Save. Next, I'm going to click the title. This is the part that actually shows up for everyone. So this part you want to make sure you're spelling correctly and it's the correct title. So this might say Physics, Tiny Home Communal Space, SketchUp. Again, your teacher's telling you the correct name to put there. I'm going to click out, and now I'm done with that portion. Next, I'm going to drag images, and your teacher will say how many images they want. They might want 1, they might want 2, they might want 3. You can drag a title, you can drag text, and notice that it matters where you're putting where you're dragging it. So right there, I have my text right next to my image, but I can also move it, and it could be above my image. If I have 2 images, I could put 1 image next to the text and 1 image within the text. You can really move it around as much as you want. So now when I'm typing, it's going to go around the image. And so I would type my reflection here, and I would click on the image and upload the pictures here. So I think I just have all the same exact pictures, but you would have different pictures. You would not be using all the same pictures. But just notice that it's going around the text. And the last piece that you need to do is click Publish. So for you, you're going to click Publish. This is my actual website name, so I can right-click it, and I can say Copy Link Address, and that's what I'm going to paste into where it says Record Your Website URL. And then I can also click it, and this is my actual published website. So through this, you can see what it actually looks like, and when I click Physics Communal Spaces, it should actually go to that page that I created. And that's it.